Alright guys, welcome to take 10, or roughly around that number. I may be slightly exaggerating that. But yeah, looking at the Wild Bill's IPA, which is an American IPA, clocking in at 5% in a 500ml bottle, brewed by Marston's under the name of Harper's Brewing Company for ALDI. So I think Dean has reviewed this one, and Craig might have reviewed it as well over at Kent Beer Reviews, and of course Dean's Beer Reviews. So yeah, if they have, links will be down below. Two great guys, and yeah, thought I'd just give them a little bit of a mention because we've been talking about these Aldi craft beers recently, and I've had a fair few since I've come back to England. By the time you're watching this, yeah, it's going to be a little bit into the new year, but I'm recording this like a few days before Christmas. I've been back in England for 3 days and I've been drinking every day. So I've been really, really indulging in the beer. Yeah, it's going to be a messy Christmas, or it will have been a messy Christmas by the time you're watching this. Anyway, Wild Bill's IPA, brewed for Aldi. Great to see, supermarket embracing this craft culture. Some people say embracing, some people say capitalising. But you know what? If they make a good beer, then no one's a loser at the end of the day. And I've had a few of these Aldi beers so far, and a lot of them have been serviceable, but not fantastic. But again, if you were trying to get a few beers, if you wanted to get your friends into like the craftier side of beer, then these offers and these beers and the prices that you pay for them, you can't really say no. And you can't really say no even if you're like a seasoned beer drinker. So as you can see, nearly finished the beer, and in terms of colour, it's like a ruby red, but it's got some slight orangey hues in there, so it's not really like an amber colour. It sort of reminds me, if memory serves me correctly, of the Sierra Nevada Celebration IPA, or at least 2015's version. I could be completely off base with that one, but that's my story and I'm sticking to it. And in terms of a head, just splash it everywhere, you dick. Yeah, you could just about see it's off white, going on lightly brown. I think I poured it with about one finger's worth of compact head. But yeah, nice clarity, nice slow, steady carbonation. So let's see what we get on the nose. Quite a bit more hoppy than you would expect a beer like this. You get that lychee sort of grapefruit sort of aroma. There's maybe a little bit of resin in there, more along the lines of like marijuana or skunk specifically. Not skunk as in a skunky beer, I mean like skunk in weed skunk. And then you get these really nice biscuity, cakey malts in there, and a hint of spice as well. Maybe like a ginger almost. But it smells really damn good actually. You're not having your nose demolished by that hop character. So it's not really pungent, but it's definitely there. And yeah, like I was saying, a lot more hoppy than you would expect a beer like this to be. So let's see what it tastes like. Cheers. Yeah, you definitely get that like spiced, slightly sweet biscuit note in there. But right away you're hit by that hop bitterness. And that lasts from as soon as you put the beer into your mouth, long after you've swallowed as well. And it sort of stays with you. So you always got that thing in the back of your head where, oh, I need to take another sip of this. I mean, it doesn't dry you out or anything like that. It quenches you first, but then it makes you want to go in for another swig, if that makes any sense. Very drinkable, very sessionable, crushable, if you want to say that. And you know what? I think Marston's have done a great little job with this beer. Is it a fantastic beer? No. Is it a great example of an American IPA that we've all come to know and love? I mean, there are so many different variations in style when it comes to IPA in general, but you know, with all these hyped up American IPA styles, it doesn't really stand up to those, but it stands head and shoulders above some of the other American IPAs, like Green King's West Coast IPA, the Freedom American IPA that I reviewed as well by Sadler's. Um, and I think what I like most about this is it doesn't just taste like a recipe change from like a Marston's beer. And they have seemed to have created something a little bit unique. I just wish they pushed the boat out a little bit more. But yeah, as a whole, I think an 8 out of 10 is, you know, very fair to this beer. And yeah, like I said, I think Craig and Dean have reviewed this, so I'll put links down below. I'm actually looking forward to revisiting those videos, actually. But yeah, Marston's, I've got a lot of time for them. I know, you know, some people may not like them because they're one of these conglomerates that seems to, you know, buy out. Well, I wouldn't really say conglomerate. You know, they're not like a Budweiser or Anheuser-Busch or anything like that. But you know, they've got a lot of breweries under their wing, and I think a lot of their beers that they produce themselves, as well as the breweries that they own, I think you get a high quality product 9 times out of 10 with Marston's, and this is definitely up there. Like I said, it's probably actually my favourite so far of the ALDI beers that I've tried this year, and I could definitely see myself on a curry night having a few of these, because that spice is going to complement the spiciness of the curry, but at the same time it's going to break it down. So it's not really like a palate cleanser sort of beer when you're having food. But I find, you know, most beers go well with no matter what food you're eating, but that could be just because I'm a fat fuck, I don't know. But yeah, quite impressive this one, but it just could be tweaked a little bit. I mean, they've got a great recipe here. They could do so much more if they were doing something a bit more experimental and wanted to push the boat out a little bit. But this beer itself, fantastic little beer, 8 out of 10. So check out my ALDI playlist down below. And yeah, if you tried this one, let me know your thoughts and opinions. Check out Dean's video and Craig's video if he's done it already, and as well as some of my other UK beer tuber brethren if they've done a review of this one down below, because it's all about not only promoting your own channel and your thoughts on beer, but also promoting everyone else's opinions as well. So thank you guys for watching, and I shall hopefully see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.